Bob, I just wanted to ask you real quick about Rudy Gay. You know, before you guys signed him, before his injury, he was a primary scorer, 20 shots a game kind of guy, and he's sort of adapted to that bench role for you guys pretty well. I was just wondering your thoughts on how he's done that over the time that you've had him.
Well, he's done exactly what you just said. It works best for us, the personnel that we have, to have that scoring come off the bench. And he understands that, and that's been good for us.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Petrini from Kins 5.
Hey, Coach, when you're coming off a game where, as you said, you weren't happy with the effort, what do you do to motivate your team going into a game, especially against the same opponent?
Just, you point it out and you move on.
Does playing, these 2-game sets give you an extra opportunity as a coach to make adjustments and, for these guys to do better in their individual matchups?
Sure. When you play somebody, basically back to back, so to speak, you look, it's kind of like a mini playoff in a way, and you make a few adjustments, and you don't change drastically because you have to be who you are, but there's slight changes here and there, matchups and things you might want to do to play a better game.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Tom Orsborn from the Express News.
Any update on when you might get Becky and Drew and the other staffer back? Any clearer picture of when they might be able to leave quarantine?
I'm just all we get is little projections. I think they'll be with us sometime next week, but other than that, I don't have anything more specific.
You've had time to digest the new guidelines. So just wanted to get your thoughts on the tighter protocols that the league announced this week.
What do you want to know? Whether I like them or not? Or?
Well, specifically that, essentially you guys are locked down on the road and at home, which isn't much different than the way the Spurs have been approaching it. But just your thoughts on how that'll cut down on the spread of the virus and maybe keep the games from being suspended.
Well, that's the point. That's why the league is doing that. So we do it. And we hope for the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome.